Good morning, students. So, I am King Arthur Altrujano, your Math 7 teacher for the school year 2020 to 2021. So, are you excited? This is our first meeting. I can go face to face with you, but I will see you soon. So, our topic for today is all about the sets. So, are you ready? So, let's get started.
Mathematics Quarter 1 Module 1 Sets. After going through this module, you are expected to define a well set, illustrate a subset, universal set, null set, cardinality of set, and analyze union, intersection, and the difference of two sets. Lesson 1 Sets. In this lesson, you will learn how to define and illustrate a well-defined set and to identify the elements of the given set. What's in? Group and label the objects below according to their characteristics. So there are objects that will be displayed this. Okay, these are the objects. So it says here, group and label the objects below according to their characteristics. How will you group this one? What did you see? Okay, very good. Did you see a flower, a butterfly, and a fruit? So we will group it. So what is the first group? So first we will group this kind of characteristics, a flower. And then another, this one. This is also a flower. And another one. Yes, here it is. So any other flower? Oh, okay, let's proceed to another group. How about the butterfly? Okay, butterfly. And then number 3 is also a butterfly. And number 9 is also a butterfly. And for the last group, number 2, number 4, and number 8. So, how many groups are there? There are 3 groups. So the first group is what we call flowers. Group of flowers or set of flowers. And the another one is the fruits, the groups of fruits. And the last one is the insects. So this is the group of the insects. So butterfly classifies as insects.
In the collections of objects here, which does not belong to the group? Where? This one. So this is what we call trapezoid. So trapezoid is the different, does not belong to the group. And the other one is what we call triangles. So since our topic for today is all about sets, what is sets? Okay, so the group are called sets. So set may be thought as a collection of objects. For example, a set of mountains, a set of books, and a set of buildings. So that is the example of sets. Can you give an example of sets that you can see inside your house? Very good. For example for that is, yes, a set of plates. Another, a set of dress. Very good. Yes, okay. Thank you. So let's proceed. What is well-defined set?
Well-defined set. In mathematics, set is a well-defined group or collection. Take note of that. Group or collection of objects that share common characteristics. The objects contained in the set are called elements. So, for example, ihalimbawa natin na ang set ay isang bahay. Tapos, meron siyang nakatirang pamilya. So, tinatawag natin itong elements. So, the set is the house and the elements is the family. So, elements is a group of collection that is a set. Understand? So, okay, a set can be named using capital letters like A, B, C, D, Z, and we use braces, open braces and close braces, to group the elements of set separated by commas. So, what do you call this one? Triple dots. So, if a set contains many elements, we often use 3 dots. Okay, so it is what we call ellipsis. This is what we call ellipsis. Yung tawag dyan sa tatlong dot, that is what we call ellipsis. So note, in listing the elements of the set, each distinct element is listed once and the order of the element does not matter. Like for example, lahat ng mga element na nabilang sa sets ay pwede nating ilista, pero once lang. Take note, once. Just once. And the order of the element does not matter. Pwede magkarambola. Di mag-arrange, okay lang. Basta, isa lang ang dapat mailista sa kanila. Hindi na dapat repeated. Once lang. Okay? Good. Let's proceed.
So again, well-defined set is a group or a collection of objects that compose of elements. So let's have an example of not well-defined sets. First example is the set of a famous dancers. And why that is not a well-defined set? It is because for the eyes of the others, there are famous dancers, but for some other person, they are not a famous dancer. So that is why we cannot define what is the set of the famous dancers. And another one is the set of punctual students in your class. Of course, some other himself or herself claiming a punctual student. But sometimes they cannot go early in their class. So that is not well-defined sets. And for the last example for not well-defined set is an honest people. Okay, again, so some other people claiming herself as an honest people, but some of the persons telling them that they are not honest people. So we cannot define a well-defined sets there.
What I have learned. So, before we proceed to our next topic, match the description in a column A with the words being described in column B. Write the letter of your answer in the space provided. So here is the column A and here is the column B. So you just have to choose a letter and write it in the space provided. So question number 1. So the objects contained in the set. What is your answer? What? Okay, your answer is letter E. Very good. So, elements is the objects contained in the set. Very good. Number 2. A well-defined group or collection of objects that share common characteristics. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is letter B, set. A set is a well-defined group or collection of objects that share common characteristics. Number 3. It is represented by 3 dots, which is to use to indicate that a set has many or infinite elements. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is letter C, ellipsis. So ellipsis, ito yung triple dot. Take note of that ha. Ellipsis, ito yung triple dot which means has many or infinite elements. Number 4. A symbol used to group the elements of a set. Ano ang symbol na ginamit natin para sa group ng mga elements? What is your answer? Letter D. Very good. So, itong yung braces natin, yung ginagamit natin sa for example, lagyan natin ng braces dito, yung set of A up to Z. So, A, B, C, D, dot, and Z. So, close braces, ito yung braces na ginagamit natin para sa pag-group ng ating elements sa ating set. Nakuha ba? Okay, very good. So, number 5. A symbol used in represent a set. What is your answer? Wala nang ibang answer, kundi ang letter A. Capital letters. So, sa ating set, may nag-represent dyan kung anong gagamitin natin na letter for our set. Like for example, set A is equal to A, B, C, D, comma, dot, Z. Close braces. So, ang set A, nag-represent siya kung ilan lahat ang mga elements sa alphabet. Nakuha ba? Very good, thank you.
After watching this video, you can start answering the worksheets that I have attached on your Moodle.
Okay, so now for our last activity for today's class, let's have a memory check. Before we proceed to our new topic, let's have a memory check. Identify whether each of the following sets is well-defined or not. Again, well-defined set is a group or a collection of objects that is well-defined, and not well-defined is there is no set or elements. So put a check mark if it is well-defined and a cross mark X if it is not. Write your answer in the space provided before the number. Number 1. The set of all even numbers from 2 to 10. Is it a well-defined or not? Check or X? The answer is check. It is well-defined, so we can identify the set of all even numbers from 2 up to 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we have 4 elements of the set of all even numbers from 2 up to 10. Number 2, the set of all factors of 18. Well-defined or not well-defined? Check. Well-defined. So we can also find the set or elements or of all factors of 18. So what are the factors of 18? So 6 times 3, 18. Ang 6, pwede. Ang 3, meron din. Ano pa? 1, pwede na ng 1. 9 times 2, 18. So there are 6 factors of 18. Number 3. The set of responsible citizens. Well-defined or not? Are you sure? Yes, it is not. Not defined. So, masasabi natin, yung iba ay responsible. Para sa kanya, responsible lang siya, pero para sa akin, hindi. Yung ganun ba? Iba-iba ang pananaw. How about number 4? The set of letters in a word father. Can we identify how many sets, how many elements are there in father? in a word father? Well-defined or not? It is a well-defined. Check. So what are the elements? So the elements here is F1, A2, T3, H4, E5. So R6. So may nagpabalik-balik ba ng mga letters? Okay, wala. So therefore, 6 elements are there in a word father, which is set of letters in a word father. How many elements? We have 6. Kasi nga, walang nagpabalik-balik na letter. How about the number 5? The set of hardworking frontliners. Well-defined or not? Very good. It is not well-defined. It is not well-defined. So, hindi natin malalaman na hardworking frontliners talaga sila. Yung iba, frontliners lang din yung title pero hindi talaga. So, nasa iba ata kasi ng mga tao yan eh. Naintindihan ba? Very good. So, that's it.
Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. So see you next time. Goodbye.